Okay, so I've got Unity Hub open. This is where we create our Unity projects. So I'm going to click on New Project and I'm going to pick the three-dimensional uh, environment. So nothing too fancy, not the VR version. And let's call it Ed Dev and let's create the project. Now, the other thing we could do is do a location, but that's neither here nor there. And it always takes a little bit of time for the project to actually start up. Okay, so it's started up, so let's maximize it. And then I'd like a slightly different layout to this, so I've got a layout saved and that will sort of convert it into the layout that I like to use. And the key features of this layout are that I can have my sort of design window up the top, and I can see how it will look when the game or the runtime is executed down the bottom. I think one useful way of viewing this is that the scene up the top here is where you place your characters, where all the things that are going to interact with each other are put into position. You know, like the scenery and the lighting and the actors and what have you. And the actual movie, the enactment, the interaction, everybody following their lines, their rules. That all happens when we press this play button up here, and we get to see that what the camera can see. So this view here at the bottom where it says game is what the camera, which is within the scene, can see happening with all the protagonists. So in our scene, there are two things at the moment. There's a camera, which is giving us this view at the bottom, and there's a source of light, and they just come as default. What I want to do is add to here a, a simple object. So I'm just going to add a 3D object. I'm going to add a cube. And there it is. And the cube appears in the scene and the camera is picking it up. The camera that's in the scene is picking it up. Let's actually double click on the camera and see where that is. You can see here's the camera and it's looking towards that cube, and that's why you can see it on the game view.